tip video on how to fill your oil-filled shocks on your RC car. This is probably one of the best ways to do it. There's probably a few better ways out there to do it, but I'm just showing you how I do it, so you can probably take after what I do, or you can do whatever you'd like, go find some other ways to do it or whatever, but this is just how I do it, so I'll get on with the video now. So first of all, you may notice this shock holder. I drilled the exact diameter of the shocks. So these are Summit shocks. These are 110 scale Summit shocks here, and then these are 110 scale shocks fit in there. These are just the spacer or the retainers, and then I'll do 1/16 along here, and then I'll do like 1/18 and whatnot, and I'll just keep making rows. So anyway, so I have my shock cap off of the shock, as you can see there. You can see right in there, and there's the piston. So just make sure all this old oil is out of there, and then no dust on top of that or anything. You can set that aside, and then once you have it fully extended, stick it in your shock holder or whatever you have. Take some shock oil, fill it up just to the top, and then you may just let this sit for about 20 minutes. This one has already been sitting for 20 minutes, or not 20 minutes, like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. So this one's already been sitting, so I'm just going to use this one. So once all the bubbles have been soaked up to the top, with this one you may want to twist the shaft just to get the bubbles out from underneath the piston. This one's already pre-ready, so what you notice is that it just comes to the top and it dips in, so that's exactly what you want. And then you take your shock cap, screw it on just evenly, make sure the shock is even and level, and just keep doing this until you see some shock oil coming out of your shock, like so. See, there's a little shock oil coming out of that porthole. Keep it level, extend it, see if everything works fine. Okay, everything seems to be smooth, and then reef it down tight. Take a little rag or something, get all that excess oil off, and you should be good. Just now that that's tight, and that little porthole there, if you do have too much, it will pour out of there, so it makes sure exactly how much is in there. So make sure when you're tipping it upside down, when you push down, there's no gap between the oil or anything there. So that's perfect, there's no gap or anything. This feels really good. So de-extend it, work it in a bit, and then throw it in your kit. So that's just basically a quick way on how to fill your shock oil or your shocks with some shock oil for your RC cars. So it's basically the same with all the other shocks. I might do a video on the 110 scale shocks or whatever. Like I said, it's the same, so feel free to check out the other videos and take it easy.